Hello students, welcome back to Vihan Pratik Institute of Education and welcome back to online mathematical classes. I am your facilitator M. Shiva Kumar and we are discussing chapter number 9 applications of trigonometry which are based on real time or real life applications using trigonometry. Now in exercise 9.1 we are dealing question number 14. Question number 14 states that a 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meters from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degrees. So at any given of time. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degrees. Find the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. So we need to find out the distance traveled by the balloon in that particular interval. Okay, distance. So now this is the figure. This is balloon 1. This is balloon 2. So let's write this. Balloon 1, balloon 2. Okay. Now this is the height, or this is the girl. Her height is 1.2 meters. We know that as the angle of elevation is more, the distance is less. But as the angle of elevation reduces, the distance increases. Okay, so here we can say that angle of elevation is inversely proportional to the distance. Okay, right. So the height of the balloon, here it is given. The height of the balloon from the ground is 88.2 meters. But the height of the girl is 1.2 meters. This is the height of the balloon from the ground. Okay. So angle of elevation starts from her eye. So the horizontal line is the line the eye sees. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to subtract 1.2 meters, the height of the girl, from the total height. Okay. So let's assume solution. Let the height of the balloon is 88.2 meters from the ground. But the girl height is 1.2 meters. So what we have to do? To check or to look the angle from the eyes of the girl, what we have to do? We have to subtract the total height from her height. Okay. So the height of the balloon from the eye side equals to total height which is 88.2 meters minus height of the girl which is 1.2 meters, which will equal to 87 meters. Therefore, the height of the balloon from the point the girl looking, observer, the girl looking through her eyes, is equals to 87 meters. Okay, so we have reduced, we have decreased, or we have subtracted the height of the girl. Okay, right. Now initially the balloon is at this distance. After some time, when she is looking, the balloon has travelled along the path, along the line, and it has reached a path B. So what we need to find out? We need to find the distance the balloon has travelled from the first position. How we will get this? First we need to find out the total distance. This is the total distance. So total distance is equals to AB. Okay. At first position, the distance is OA. After second position, second distance is OB. So what we need to find out? We need to find out AB, which is equals to this distance OA plus this distance, second distance OB. Okay, this is the total distance. From this we need to find out OB. So OB equals to total distance minus the initial distance OA. So we need to find out OA, we need to find out AB. That's it. So this is the equation which we can use to find out the distance the balloon has traveled from first position to second position. Okay, so in both cases the angle is angle of elevation, so no worries. So we have to consider two triangles. One triangle is ADO, second triangle is ABC. Let's do this in next page. So let's consider two triangles. One triangle is AOD, AO, let's assume this is D. Okay, so here the angle of elevation is, check the angle. So the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. So this is ADO. Okay, so angle of elevation is 60 degrees. Okay, you can write this as O, this as A. Angle of elevation is 60 degrees. We don't know this height is 87 meters. Okay, so consider tan theta. Tan theta equals to opposite by adjacent. Here opposite is OD, adjacent is OA. So tan theta, here theta is 60 degrees. So tan 60 degrees is equals to opposite. Opposite is D and O. D and O. This is A. So OD opposite divided by adjacent OA. The value of tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 equals to OD. OD is 87 meters divided by OA. So from this, OA equals to 87 by root 3. Next, consider second triangle. The balloon has traveled to a distance. So this is the distance the balloon has traveled. This is C, this is B, and this is O. A. This angle is 30 degrees. Okay, and this distance is 87 meters. So tan theta equals to opposite by adjacent. Opposite is BC divided by adjacent is AB, the total distance, which is equals to the value of tan theta is tan 30. Tan 30 equals to opposite is BC. BC is 87 meters divided by AB. AB we don't know, we write it as it is AB, which will equal to the value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 equals to 87 by AB. So from this, AB equals to 87 root 3. Now what we need to find out? We need to find out OB, the distance traveled, the balloon has traveled. So OB equals to AB minus OA. So here we have OA, here we have AB. So we need to find out OB. OB equals to total distance AB minus OA. AB is 87 root 3 minus OA is 87 divided by root 3, which will equal to 87. If we take 87 common, then root 3 minus 1 by root 3, which will equal to 87. Taking LCM, root 3. So root 3 in 1, in denominator we have 1. So root 3 in 1 goes root 3 times. Numerator is root 3 minus sign minus. Root 3 in root 3 goes 1 time. Numerator is 1. So we have this value. Okay, so I'll do it here. So OB equals to 87 into root 3 is 3 minus 1 divided by root 3, which will equal to 87 into 2. 3 minus 1 is 2 divided by 2, which will equal to 174 by root 3. 174 by root 3. Now we know that this is the total distance the balloon has traveled in meters. So here we can write the total distance the balloon has traveled, that is OB, equals to 174 divided by root 3 meters is the answer. Now if we want to have more precise value, so either we can substitute OB root 3, or we can make one more modification like rationalizing. OB equals to multiplying numerator and denominator by root 3. So 174 into root 3 divided by 174 into root 3 into root 3, which will equal to 174 into root 3 divided by 3. Okay, so 174 divided by 3 is 58 into root 3. OB equals to 57 into root 3. So this answer is correct. This answer is correct. So you can have both answers. More precisely, OB equals to 58 into, in place of root 3, if you substitute 1.732. So when you multiply 158 into 1.732, so when you multiply 58, so when you multiply 58 with 1.732, the answer is 100.456 meters is the more precise value. So OB. So we can have three different answers. Three different answers are 174 by root 3 or 100.456 meters or 58 root 3. So these are the three answers. 58 into root 3, 174 by root 3 or 100.456. These are the three answers you can write, students. I hope all of you have understood this. Please go through the problem, understand problem. Here we do not have angle of depression. Only we have is angle of elevation. So understand that we subtracted the height of girl from the total height. Then we have found out the distance. And answer can be in three different ways. One is divided by root 3, 174 divided by root 3. Another one is 58 root 3. Another one is 100.456. So these are the three answers. All are in meters. Thank you, students. Thank you. Please go through it. Whenever you got doubt, please message me in the YouTube channel or text me. Thank you.